7-yard gain on the play. Second and 3 for the Zebras on the 24-yard line.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Liam Harding. Alongside me is EJ Chin, and we are here in the second half of the New Brunswick St. Joseph football game, and homecoming is going on here. St. Joe's got lucky. Kickoff was returned for a touchdown, but penalty on the play. We're now at second down. New Brunswick goes with the jet sweep pass. Will Macy's there, though, has cloth, able to bring him down right about at the 19-yard line. Great game so far. Will was a pleasant surprise this offseason for the Falcons. You know, as a sophomore and freshman, he was just a JV player, put in the work, helping the team get better. But Will spent the summer in the offseason getting better and decided, I'm going to make an impact, and he's made an impact for this team. Third down now for the New Brunswick Zebras, odd mascot to choose. Isn't that right, EJ? Can you say that a zebra is an odd mascot?
Yes.
I think so. The stripes are not like 100% perpendicular, kind of makes no sense. Odd mascot.
You don't
odd.
see it on their uniform.
Like do something tough, like a Trojan or like a Chief.
Yeah.
But screen pass taken down now by Christian Magucano. Magucano is making an impact as a sophomore person. Takes down the screen at the about 13-yard line. Bringing up fourth down for the Zebras. Zebras are going to be going for a punt right there. Returnment for the Falcons is number 26, sophomore sensation, Jeremy Caro. Caro is a lethal force at the return, having amassed over 250 all-purpose yards against Piscataway 2 weeks ago. Punt is away. Caro with it now. Caro, cuts. Stumbles a little bit.
Down at, it looks like the 40-yard line.
Yeah, taking down about the 40. The defender right there for New Brunswick. He kind of had a jump on the Jeremy. It was like one of those superhero martial arts that got a jump on. Looked very, very interesting.
Very interesting.
Attention fans, on St. John's Parent Falcon possession is still open. Located near the scoreboard side of the field.
Offense comes out for St. Joe's. St. Joe's has so many playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. We got number 5, JoJo Huntley, number 9, Prince Fontanet, and of course, quarterback Christian Salino. Salino goes back to pass. Looks, passes to Roger. Roger's brought down, though.
There's a flag on the play.
By number 9. Flag on the play. What do you think the flag's on? What do you think the flag's for, EJ?
It's probably going to be against New Brunswick. It looked like there was a holding.
Yeah, holding call on the Falcons. The Falcons need to get, hunkered down there.
Yeah.
You can't be making mistakes like that because mistakes accumulate over time. 9 minutes, 18 seconds left in this third quarter. Ball's on the 50-yard line now. St. Joe's still up 21-6. 9 minutes and 18 seconds. They go on the third.
It is a holding penalty. That is 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It'll be first down for the Falcons on the 46-yard line.
I apologize. We are now at our very own 46-yard line. So, Salino out there going to do some sort of play. Mark Jones motions into the backfield. No motion, JoJo Huntley. Salino goes, hands off to Jones. Jones breaks a tackle. Mari getting shifty out there, getting about... he's now at the 46. And actually, yes, Saketh, I could get shifty like that back in my prime. Back in the day. That was, 14 years ago was my prime. That's why. Yeah. I was a demon on the field. Yes, sir. Falcons now, second down.
Yeah.
Salino drops down the pass, passes to Anthony Roger. Anthony Roger makes the man miss.
Makes the play.
And jumps to gain extra yards.
Looks like the 31-yard line.
Yep, we're at the 31. North Brunswick, same thing. One of the New Brunswicks. NB. That's what I'm going to say for the rest of the show. NB's 31-yard line, bringing up third down for the Falcons.
2 yards to go.
Yes, Falcons can go and get it, I believe. Jones motions into the backfield. Huntley. Jones takes the ball, runs it up the middle. Amari is a specimen, and a very athletic specimen of a person. He just bulldozed all the way up the middle and hit into his own lineman to get the extra yards. Nothing can stop Amari. I talked to him before the game.
Nothing can stop him.
Amari's very passionate. He loves football. He loves the school. He wants to put the team on his back and carry us to a great homecoming win.
Yes.
St. Joe's now 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line in the Zebra territory. Amari motions. Run play again by Amari Jones. Jones carries it up the middle. That's going to be about
17-yard line.
What?
17-yard line.
17. You got better vision over there than me. I can't really see it. 5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 5 by the Falcons on the Zebra 17-yard line.
I think Joe's could beat Seton.
They do not have a football team, Siketh. So
That's why Joe's could beat them.
yeah, keep chatting, kid. Jones with the handoff again, takes it up, but is swallowed by the Zebras. Amari's helmet fell off, which means out comes Amari Jones for a play. But in comes modern-day transfer Destin Kurzenberger. Destin transferred here from St. Joe's as a senior transfer due to modern day getting rid of varsity football this year and seeing it having a great chance to go play somewhere at the collegiate level for football. Destin made the transfer up to Metuchen for joining the Falcon Brotherhood. Ever since then, he's had a great career right now for the Falcons.
We're on 3rd down, 3 to go.
Selena goes back to pass to
Passes
Lucas
it, and
Manello
there's a
for a
touchdown.
St. Joe's touchdown. St. Joe's now up 27-6. 6 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Falcons are firing on all cylinders tonight. It's all that's going on right now. It's just a little mishaps, the penalties on, holding, false starts, that stuff that, got to knock out, make sure they can keep it up.
Yeah.
Cortez going for the extra point. Snaps a little high, but Cortez doesn't care.
Cortez makes the kick.
He makes it, kicks that ball into the org. Cortez is a sophomore.
My class.
He's in class. So Cortez actually, he transferred in over Metuchen during,
during the middle of last year.
He came for a better, academic atmosphere, and because baseball and all his other friends from, Metuchen were here. But had to sit out the 30 days as per transfer rules in the state of New Jersey for football. So today's actually his first game playing. Tyler Husek, the freshman, he was taking over kicking responsibilities, but, Cortez is now back, and he's got a boot on him.
Cortez is really coming through this game.
Yeah. He was one of the state leaders last year in field goals made. He had the longest field goal made. He started varsity as a freshman at Metuchen, which is a very good feat in itself. Starting freshman anywhere, no matter where the school is. And he's going to come in clutch for us. We haven't had a kicker like him since John Sott, who's playing at Harvard now. So Coach Hilliard and the rest of the staff is very thankful to have Daniel Cortez.
Right. Cortez
goes for the kickoff.
Kicks it off.
Oh, a little separate kick. Fair catch, though. By number 10. Jaden Hunter's over here. How you doing, Jaden?
Legendary broadcaster.
Jaden is a legendary. Me and Jaden had fun broadcasting some game. I don't remember what game it was. Oh, yeah, the East Brunswick game. Oh, yeah, the East Brunswick game. I got yelled at for that game, but I don't regret any of my decisions. Especially the Legos. How do you remember that, Siketh?
I was watching it.
30 balls on the 32-yard line. Actually, no, it's not. Yes,
30.
Yes, 32. I can't see from up here. I need glasses, probably. Zebras have it. St. Joe's defense playing stingy all day. That's going to be a run play. just goes up the middle. No blocks there, and is forced back. Elias Scott, the sophomore, was able to be the little key piece that knocks over all the linemen into their star running back.
He's worked out by number 32, Will Amasi, low number 12, Dan Bellavia. 2-yard gain on
North
Second
Brunswick.
down looks like the 35-yard line.
Yep. New Brunswick's on the 35-yard line. New Brunswick's a very run-heavy team. Their running backs were probably one of the better ones in the conference, if not in the state. So I was not talking about Amari. I was talking about the New Brunswick running back, but thank you. We know Amari is a walking cheat code. New Brunswick's running back, he's probably one of the better ones in the county and in the state. And now that we're getting able to down the run game, St. Joe's is forcing them to pass a little more. Jet option, though, from number 2. Flag on the play is going to be a face mask sort of call. I'm assuming it's a face mask. Bellavia brought down number 12 on the play, or 2. Again, I can't see the numbers. Their jerseys are getting a little all smudged. The flag, many flags on the play, so let's see what the refs are going to say. Maybe offsetting penalties. Who knows? Face mask call on the Falcons. And I think there's another personal foul on the Zebras, offsetting penalties. So it's going to be a second down at the 35-yard line as the stingy St. Joe's defense keeps applying the pressure and forcing New Brunswick to do these sort of jets and sweeps and all sort of fun stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on. Where is he taking the ball?
The ball.
Oh, and he's
running back.
The ref's jogging. I wish I was able to jog like that, but I never have been able to jog like that since I was 4. Yeah, because I found this thing called McDonald's, and that was too good.
You're an NFL athlete.
I was an NFL athlete, but then McDonald's had a different plan.
Back at the 35-yard line.
We're back at the 35-yard line.
Looks like first down now. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go.
Oh, false start on the offense. That's the undisciplined nature I'm talking about before. That stresses that's what separates good teams from great teams. Making sure you don't get those silly penalties like that.
I agree.
Being in the first and 10 range and now getting pushed back to first and 15, that really takes a toll on the team's mental.
Liam, how's life without Brother Gary?
That's a great question, Saketh. I'll answer that in a second, but the game's going on. But I do miss Brother Gary. I miss all the teachers here, especially Brother Gary and Mr. Herring. Just Mr. Herring and Brother Gary, pretty much. Mercado, maybe. Yeah, I miss him. I don't even know who else is here. Neary, I miss Charles. I miss him. New Brunswick goes for the pass. Passes. Deflected, I believe. Anthony Roger trying to make the pick. Ben Masella, the GOAT, with the nice little tip right there. Bringing up second down for the Zebras.
Second and 15 for the Zebras on the 30-yard line.
So I've noticed that there's a lot of new faces in the broadcasting club. The only 2 I know are Jaden Hunter and Ben Chadwick. So I'm happy. So you're joining broadcasting. You're in the brotherhood of the broadcasting. We always have alumni come back. Myself, Ben's brother Max, Joe Gerardo, a bunch of other guys. So you wouldn't be surprised if you come to broadcast and there's an alumni here. So you're always in good hands with one of us alumni. Zebras break the huddle now. 15 to go.
On the 30-yard line.
On the 30. Second and 15. 4 minutes, 38 seconds left in the third quarter.
Flag
on
again.
The play. False start's going to be on the offense again.
Penalties against the Zebras. 5-yard penalty for delay of game.
Again.
This is just coming down to them being tired, and that's not a knack against them. People get tired, and if you look on the sideline, it's kind of hard to see on the camera. But the sideline for New Brunswick's not as big as other public schools like Edison and North Brunswick. I know there was no freshman team for New Brunswick. So New Brunswick's kids are probably playing a majority of them both ways, even on special teams. So you expect tiredness, but that's where St. Joe's has to capitalize to extend this lead. Especially because I want to see some of these JV kids get in, like future starting quarterback Daniel DeGennaro. First break the huddle. 2nd and 20 now. Ball in the 25. Terrible snap. Quarterback.
Oh no.
Ball was knocked out from the quarterback's hand by Will Macy. Recovered by the Zebras, though. It's going to bring up a 3rd down at the about. EJ, what do you think? I can't see.
I am going to say that's around this 16-yard line.
The 16-yard line? Let's see if you're right. I believe it, but Will Macy disrupts and makes a fumble. Recovered by the Zebras. 3rd and great distance. Whistle. Ref's talking to some of our guys. I think, he's talking to Rodney Fanning, junior transfer. He played for the New Brunswick Zebras last year. Great kid. Very great asset to the team, but, just getting the energy gets him to playing against his former friends and teammates. Zebras break that'll go for a pass. Quarterback drops. Screen pass to number 2. That's going to be taken down now. It's going to be 4th down. He's taken down by numbers 32, Will Macy, and number 12, Danny Bellavia. It's going to be 4th down and
many yards to go.
Many yards. I've never been a math student, as the teachers at St. Joe's know, so I'm going to say greater than 20 yards. Less than
50.
Oh, less than 50, greater than 20. Caro back the punt. Ball snapped. Punter. It's a good punt. Punt hits about the 45-yard line. Caro takes it, bounces on the sideline, takes it up about 6 yards. 9 yards, I'd say, actually. 3 minutes and 19 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Falcons up 28-6. So, EJ, you play any sports?
I do bowling and golf.
Bowling.
No basketball.
How good are you at bowling?
My average right now is around 215.
That's a stupid question. Is that good?
Because
you're a sophomore,
Yes, I'm a sophomore.
So I'm gonna say that's good. That's higher than I can get. I can barely get 1 pin. I gotta play with the bumpers up. I will never beat Timothy Hacklar or EJ Chin or any of the other bowling alumni. I could probably beat Saket though. Falcons out for the offense.
The 45-yard.
Ball 45, 1st and 10. Salino drops back the pass. Gain the field, runs up, passes it to Roger. Roger's wide open. Roger trying to make him miss. Oh, breaks the tackle. Anthony Roger with a little spin move right there. Roger's, coming into his zone after playing a backseat to the senior receivers last year. Calson Goodwill, who's now playing football at Bryant. Anai Brake, who's now playing football at in New York. Asias Acevedo and Cameron Watkins. Ant's getting the number 1 receiver looks, and he's making a great effort on the team. Jones going back to the backfield. Salina goes to pass. Pass is deflected, though, by number 52 from New Brunswick, bringing up a 2nd down on the 32-yard line. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. See, this is when I wish St. Joe's had a band. So we can have some nice music going, like some drums, like they have at the public schools.
Why did you start a band club?
I don't like music that much. So it's a great day here to be a Falcon, as Miss Rivera would say, and that is a true statement. For all those 3 viewers at home listening, make sure you post about the St. Joe's open house. That's going to be on Sunday, October 17th here at 145 Plainfield Ave, Metuchen, New Jersey. Salina drops back the pass. Throws it deep. It's kind of muffed. Intercepted by the Zebras. Mari Jones
taken down at the 49-yard line.
Picked off by number 4. I don't know what that was. I couldn't see
Yeah.
anything.
Looks like the defender got a hand on the football and it went right into the zebra's hands.
Zebras. Very interesting. It actually bothers me that they're the zebras. Like any other animal in the world, more fierce. Like zebras, I don't think of as a fierce animal. I think of actually that guy from Madagascar that's voiced by Chris Rock. No, I'm on air.
First down for the zebras at the 49-yard line with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
The zebras break the huddle. Looking to. They're probably gonna have to pass. Yep, drop back to pass. Screen pass number 2. Nas. Oh, Nas fumbles the bag a little bit. Almost picked off by Caro. And the answer to your question, Mort. Mort is my favorite character from Madagascar. Dan Bellavia, great player out there, providing great pressure. Some of these guys you may not know, they get very intimidating when it comes to football. Dan's one of them that you don't want to talk to when he gets a little crazy, and it's good for the field, but off the field it kind of scares me. Yeah, I'm talking about Daniel Bellavia. He has got many nicknames on the football team. One of them is Bella Pizza because his dad owns a pizza place, and Johnny from Karate Kid.
You don't know his other nickname,
No, I do. I just can't say it on there.
Aye.
Zebras were handed off. Run.
Runs
Breaks a
it.
bunch. Attack.
Down at the 42.
Yeah, down shy of the first. It's going to bring up third down.
And third and 1, looks like.
8-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 for the Zebras on the Falcon 43-yard line.
Beautiful blocking there, right, by the Zebras, getting that nice hole for the running back. 1:55 left in the third quarter. Run, hand it off. But, breaks 3. Stiffs
Keeps
arm
on
again.
going.
He's not going to get the touchdown now. Brought out by Anthony Roger at the 2. 1:41 left to go. I think there should have been a face mask call. He kind of yanked Christian Maggs' face mask, but I don't get paid to be a ref. If I got paid to be a ref, I'd make the bad calls like the refs. But hey, this is America. NJSIAA, hit me up. I can teach you some things about the rule book.
Any glasses?
They do need glasses. I've noticed there's a lot more older refs than younger refs. I like the sideline ref over there. I was on the sideline before. Having a nice chat with him. He's pretty young, pretty good guy. Good people. Probably would go to St. Joe's. Run up the middle, swallowed up by the Falcons.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal now.
Minute 30 left.
In the third quarter.
By number 4, Yazir Johnson. This will stop by number 12, Dan Bellavia.
Again, St. Joe's open house, October 17th. For all, interested freshmen and transfers. We do accept transfers at St. Joe's in Metuchen. No, I will not be there. I was about to say Seton Hall because that's where I go to school. Motion on the field. Oh, that's going to be a
flag.
I don't know what that all was. I think it's a false start.
It looked like a false start.
It looked like a false start. Oh, false start on the defense. That makes no sense. I don't understand how that's a false start on the defense. I mean, I kind of saw him almost catch the pitch, which could bring it, and the clock's still going. 51 seconds. It looks like it's going faster. Doesn't it look like it's going through the normal?
Yes.
It's okay. Go Falcons. Birds. 40 seconds left. On the 3. Run. Oh, quarterback gets swallowed up. Oh, taken down by number 75, Rodney Fanning.
Looks like
the quarterback ran right into the running back. Miscommunication there. The running back still gets the ball. It almost breaks through to get a touchdown. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 15 seconds left. Sorry for that. I didn't realize the camera didn't move. I thought we'd have that by now. A dream. So, Zebras are going to go into the fourth quarter now. St. Joe's up 28-6. Thank you, EJ and Media Squad, for having me on the broadcast. I'm going to sign off and let whoever's going on, who's going on.
Yeah.
Sakith and Chadwick are coming on.
Looks like.
I think Chadwick's very intimidating right now. He's taking over for his brother. I'm in charge. So, I mean, Saketh's trying to get on, but I can wait a second. Saketh, I'll sit down. I want to say hi to Ben. Hi, Ben. How's it going?
How's it going, Liam?
So, open house is on October 17th. Pull up to 145 for all interested freshmen and transfers.
Next Sunday. It's going to be a broadcasting table, too. Show up to that.
When?
Open
house?
On October 17th.
Yeah, that's actually when I met Mr. Herring. He just didn't remember. So I called him, I was upset he wouldn't remember his one broadcaster after Ben Chadwell.
Of course.
Because Ben didn't get him in trouble. The amount of emails he'd get from me, especially after the South Brunswick game. Ben was there. How was that game, Ben?
Yeah, I was terrified because two parents that thought that I was saying
no, not you, me. They thought me.
You did take the blame eventually.
Yeah,
but we were both in that boat for a few minutes.
But we actually didn't say anything bad. The worst thing I said, and I remember what it was
You told them to hit the weight room.
I said hit the weight room, and also that they'd probably be winning the game if the one kid didn't take 40 shots a game and pass the ball. That was
the kid that needed to hit the weight room and the kid that took 40 shots. Those.
And then I also said the one kid looked like Josh Green or Jalen Green.
Jalen Green. Yeah.
Jalen Green's a superstar rookie this year. Like, come on, man. I'd want to be.
It's very offensive, and they were not happy with that.
It's okay. So I'm gonna let Saketh get on. Thank you, Ben, for having me.
Yes.
Roll Birds. And go Falcons.
That's Liam right there, legendary St. Joe's broadcaster.
All-time caster. Besides Jaden Hunter.
That's Mr. Nolan right there.
Am I supposed to be hearing you do this?
No. So right now, St. Joe's up big, 28-6 in the fourth quarter, around 11 minutes left to go, I should say.
On the 2-yard line.
Penalty is against the Brunswick.
And I see number 10 out there. So are they going to kick this field goal right here?
What?
It'll be 4th and goal for the Brunswick on the Falcon 3-yard
No,
line.
I literally can't hear you talking through the thing. So, I'm sure they wouldn't mind stopping another touchdown here, though. Yes.
And it is caught. And that'll be a touchdown. What a play.
Far left to catch with number 2 of your Alfred.
Running back.
That's a touchdown for the Zebras.
I know what I'm talking about. I just can't hear what Chadwick's saying.
We're going to just hold the mic.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah, so what a play by New Brunswick right there. Not out of this game just yet.
Looks like they're going for 2.
Yeah, they better after seeing that first extra point. After that first extra point.
What's wrong with coleslaw, Dalton? Whoa.
We're talking about a football game here. Man, coleslaw is the least of our worries. You're taking 2 minutes to kick the ball.
Yeah, they're not. Although, if you saw that first extra point, that was not impressive. Yeah, so we're going to see a 2-point conversion right here. The fade route. And what a catch.
It was juggled up for a little bit.
What a catch by number 11. Had the touchdown earlier. And he's going to get the 2-point conversion to put him down by 14.
And initially looked like the quarterback deflected it, but he caught it off the deflection.
I've never been a fan of fade routes. They almost never work, but I guess when you tip it to yourself and get right over the cornerback, that'll get the job done. It's going to be 28-14. Falcons still lead 11:45 in the fourth quarter.
Back to the important matter at hand. What's wrong with coleslaw, Benjamin?
Do you like coleslaw?
No.
Coleslaw is disgusting. Coleslaw is not
You
good.
don't like coleslaw?
I hate mayo.
But you don't like coleslaw?
Just vegetables covered in mayo? No, I don't like coleslaw.
We're gonna get so much hate for this.
Yeah, room temperature, mayo covered vegetables. How does that sound to you?
Sounds pretty
That
unappetizing.
sounds pretty unappetizing. I don't think we would enjoy it. Liam Harding expressed his hatred for the food.
How do you both like the recent improvements from New Brunswick's offense?
They look good. They
Yeah.
look like
They
that
got-
touchdown was nice.
They got the pass game going.
I think it was like a little bit overshadowed by the 2-point conversion. Yeah.
No, the touchdown catch was great by number 2.
Coleslaw-colored team out there.
Number 2's his catch where he kind of caught it and then just reached over the line to get the touchdown. That was definitely a great play.
Yeah, it was definitely a good catch. It was definitely a good throw, but I think it was a better play by the receiver.
Yeah, and you're going to need to rely on the pass game. I mean, down 14, 11:30 left to go. The run game is not going to get you too far. That clock's going to keep draining. You're going to need.
When they get the ball, they just run the ball.
Yeah, Amari Jones.
If I was New Brunswick right now, I might even go for the onside kick. I'm being honest. I think it's a little bit too early for that, Ben.
I don't think so. The way the kicker's been playing too, it's not kick it that far down the field.
Yeah.
So might as well try your chances and then hopefully trust your defense. He'll try.
No, they actually do kick it off normally.
Yeah, to the St. Joe's 15-yard line.
It's Kwame.
Kwame have it on return. Line of bounds by number 2, Amir Alford.
So St. Joe's offense, led by Omari, is back on the field now. He's
Yeah,
starting from around the 40-yard line. It looks like.
This game, I think there's 2 leaders. I think it's Amari and Salino though. Salino with 2 touchdown passes already, and Amari Jones obviously with 2 rushing touchdowns. That has been an incredible dynamic duo right now for the Falcons. That's the reason why they're up so big.
I would classify Solino. Solino's a leader. Quarterback's always a leader, but he did throw that interception, and I think Amari's been overshadowing him at this point.
I feel like the thing with the interception though is when it's tipped at the line, how much blame can you really put on the quarterback? Good run there by Amari, Salino has definitely had a rough start to the season. 7 picks in 4 games is not ideal.
Definitely not taking away from Solino, but Amari's been the workhorse here.
Oh, for sure. And they're going to need to rely on him to get that clock running.
Yeah. So St. Joe's now from the 35-yard line. Amari in the backfield. So Solino
on a carry. Just walked down by number
gets
4.
a couple yards.
And that's really the underrated part of Salino's game is that Salino is able to take off and run with it at any time. He's a great athlete.
Yeah, if you look at him, the first thing that doesn't scream out is a big arm quarterback, but he's definitely been throwing a couple nice throws today, and yeah, he threw that 1 interception, but it's not winning 28-14. I think it's not that big of a difference.
And I mean, there he is again.
Runs it right through the defense.
Workhorse back. A wide open hole made by the O-line. Got to give them some credit.
Yeah, and like you said, I think the truly underrated part of the team is the O-line.
Oh, for sure.
They've definitely been opening up the field for Amari, and for the most part, they've been protecting Salino.
Oh, yeah. Salino has all the time in the world to make the right decision and the right pass. And, I mean, the O-line, everything's working right now for the St. Joe's offense.
Yeah, New Brunswick just looks tired out there. They just look like they're trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
They had that. They had a touchdown a minute ago, but
and Amari
runs again.
Carry by number 2, Amari Jones.
Yeah, that should have been a loss of around 1 or 2 yards, but Amari Jones fighting to make it a gain of 3.
Now into New Brunswick territory.
And no, but like you're saying, I think you are right. I think New Brunswick is just really tired of this game right now. A methodical drive while they're down 14. I mean, it doesn't get much worse than that. And they're really struggling against this physical St. Joe's offense.
You got to think if the Falcons score here, it's over for New Brunswick.
Salino with the deep ball. Oh.
Overthrows him. Looks like he threw it to Casper.
Yeah, it looks like Casper got caught up, so I don't know how much we could blame that on Salino. Looks like there might have been a PI, so.
Yeah, Casper's definitely been one of the bigger players this game. Yeah. Casper the friendly ghost.
It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Falcons on the zebra, 46-yard line.
All right, that's going to be an offsides on New Brunswick.
Easy call for the refs.
That's perfect, too. On a 3rd and 6,
Yep.
they should move up 5, make it an easy 3rd and 1.
You think the point of that play was to try and catch them off?
I think so, yeah. Because I think they would have just run the ball, even if they didn't think they would get the first down.
Yeah. Definitely an opportunity for a free play there.
Yeah.
On the zebra, 42-yard line.
42-yard line now in New Brunswick territory.
Yeah, 3rd and 2 for St. Joe's. There's the handoff. We all saw it coming. And Amari Jones making a man miss and getting the big first down for St. Joe's.
Handed it off to Omari. He's going to get you down the field and into the end zone.
What a rhyme.
Definitely been the story today.
That's a great poem right there. Really good rhymes right there. Thank you,
Chadwick.
Thank you.
7-yard gain. That play resulted in a first down for the
When in
Falcons.
doubt, hand the ball to Omari and he'll get the job done today. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah.
That's pro level broadcasting.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
You can never be like me, Chadwick.
So Salino in the shotgun. He's gonna make the pass and it's incomplete.
Looked like it was slightly behind the receiver.
That's gonna be a
But
PI.
it is pass interference. So
There's gonna be a PI on New Brunswick.
St. Joe's sideline hyped from that pass interference.
Of course, Liam Harding leading the team and mocking the player who got the
Of course,
PI.
who else but Liam?
somehow got all the way down to
almost shocked.
Yeah. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for St. Joe's. Once they're still up 28-14. About 8:50 left to go in the game.
At about the 15-yard line.
It's going to be Salino in the shotgun. He's going to look to pass.
Tries to find a receiver.
And touchdown
number
Falcons.
Three catch.
Chris Salino to Lucas Manello.
That play goes 15 yards. That is a touchdown for the Falcons.
The Falcons go up 21.
At this point, New Brunswick is down by a lot. They have to really get something magical here to make a difference.
No, I mean, you can never say never, but the way this has been going, I don't see any explosive coming up. So, yeah, what a pass and what a catch.
There's a penalty marker on the play.
So on the extra points, there's going to be a penalty flag.
It's pretty tilted towards Falcons' direction from the beginning, from the opening kickoff.
Especially with all the alumni here in the stands. Big crowd, one of the biggest crowds we ever get is on the homecoming game. So I think it definitely had an effect on today.
So how do you think this if St. Joe's pulls out the win, how do you think it would translate to the next games in the future?
I think it's huge because I think we finally got our first one of the season against Piscataway. If you go on a 2-game win streak, I mean, that carries over. Momentum is definitely a big part of winning games in football.
And in terms of competing, do you think St. Joe's is a contender at all in the GMC this year?
I think we are. I mean, it's a rough matchup next week against Somerville. They're one of the best teams in the state. But in the GMC, which is a lower conference, I think we definitely are. I think we have a shot to win it, especially if Salino keeps playing like this. 3 touchdowns and 1 pick that was a batted pick at the line. I mean, that's
Omari has definitely been bright spots
for
the team. But at the same time, I think the true star of this game is the O-line as a totality. They've just not been letting anything get through them. Opened up holes for Omari. They've kept Solino protected. They gave him enough time to make those throws. That's probably why he's playing so good today.
Yeah, they don't get any stats, but they deserve all the recognition. The O-line has been killer today. Like you said, Amari Jones has gotten all the open holes. Solino has all the time in the world. Definitely impressive from the St. Joe's O-line. So they're going to come up for the kickoff now.
Yeah, and you can even see from here how dead the New Brunswick sideline looks compared to St. Joe's.
Yeah, there's just no energy.
Back to the kickoff for the Zebras is number 2, Amir Alfred, and number 9, Tajay Henderson. Kickoff for the Falcons is number 66, Dan Porter.
So St. Joe's got the kickoff. Another underrated part. I know you're talking about the O-line, but the kicker right now.
Yeah.
Only a sophomore, but 4 for 4, I should say, on extra points.
Right, and that's definitely been one of the lackluster spots in the past years, and right now it looks like they figured it out.
Yeah.
Only missed field goal, 42-yard attempt. Can't be bad with that.
Yeah, every kick he has the returner back. It goes in for a touchback. I mean, the whole team playing incredible right now. The D-line keeping pressure on the quarterback. That's why the pass game has been.
Similar to what I said in the pregame show. In order for St. Joseph to come out big and strong, they did that.
Yeah. 14-0 in the first quarter is definitely a great start. And it kept going. 35-14 now. St. Joe's leads.
A stop here can definitely hurt New Brunswick morale, though.
Yeah, I'm sure they're just hoping to make this look better on the score sheet right now, but if they get stopped here, then that's the ball game. I don't want to call it ever, but
I think
she's humming. She's humming.
so out come the Zebras.
Mason Cinca, the life of the St. Joe's stands right now.
So timeout in New Brunswick. Are there any other aspects of today's game that you think are responsible?
I'll answer that question.
Yeah, any other aspects that are responsible for the score on the scoreboard right now?
I think the cornerbacks have been forced to stick with the receivers. That's opened up holes for Omari. I think the D-line for New Brunswick has just been horrible today. They barely got in pressure on Salino. Yeah, they had that one tip on the pass that led to an interception. But looking at the scoreboard, it didn't make a difference. So I think definitely one of the cases to pick up that struggle has started the defensive line. And then definitely the cornerbacks need to stick with their receivers more. It's kind of Solino got an extra second. It was easy to find a receiver for him.
No, yeah, the St. Joe's O-line.
They were relying on the run game, and that was lackluster at best.
Yeah, if you don't have a quick start, it's very difficult to pick up momentum and start your team going when you're already late in the game.
Of New Brunswick right now, I'd force them to eat that coleslaw we were talking about.
Quarterback keep. No, that's the Wildcat right there. It's going to be the receiver. Same receiver that caught the fade route for that 2-point conversion.
Follows New Brunswick's coach right now. I might make them eat coleslaw as a punishment.
For their
which we were
performance today.
talking about earlier.
For their performance today, yeah.
I think that's a kid punishment.
These plays still count, though, so they've got to give it their all.
New Brunswick on the 27-yard line, it looks like. I think they have to stop running the ball and try to take shots down the field.
Yeah, you have to.
Their quarterback has also proven, though, that he can't really hit those deep shots, though, all game.
Yeah, but I mean, how much is the run game going to help you down 21, 8 minutes left to go? I mean, that's just not something you can rely on.
I see number 2 going wide here. I think this might be a play for him.
Yeah, we could see, yeah.
So who do you think on St. Joseph's side has enabled the defense to play the way it is? Who do you think has been the main contributor here on the defensive side of the ball?
I think it's Magliacano. I think he's a very like quiet player, but he like sort of like, I'm not going to compare anyone to Aaron Donald, but when you watch a Rams game, how Aaron Donald like takes up 2 or 3 blocks, still getting pressure. I think it's that type of game for Christian Magliacano.
Yeah, definitely. And then also JoJo Huntley.
Yeah, I got an
really
interception before.
And you're here in the stands, you can hear his name keeps being called because of the tackles he keeps getting. He's getting pressure, it looks like.
I'm going to say this. I don't think there's like a big star here on the defense. I think it's just the defense is like all there. Everyone's playing.
Overall, yeah, definitely overall.
Definitely huge difference to New Brunswick's defense.
Yeah, definitely.
Polar opposites, it looks like.
Even the offense right now, the polar opposites.
I got to say, coming into this game, too, I said in the pregame show, I was expecting a absolute battle, like down to the wire, because I figured these teams were so close. Both were like had a decent win against Piscataway. I even thought New Brunswick might have been better, but I mean St. Joe's came to play today and it showed.
You got to think the extra fan attendance.
Yeah, no, having all those alumni. We even got like a alumni Falcon flock over there. The fans definitely make a difference.
Yep.
Game's coming to an end. 7 minutes. Right now on 3rd and 3. It's getting close.
Yeah, so the game is definitely winding down. People are starting to head out.
So what do you think New Brunswick has to fix for their next affair on the field?
I think for their next next game, I think that quarterback needs to start hitting his targets. Their run game is incredible.
Yeah, their running backs have definitely been one of the better players on the team. You can see the quarterback keeps getting pressured.
Yeah, if there's anything I change, it's the quarterback and the O-line for them. Because
The goal line is giving that quarterback negative seconds.
yeah, there's no time, even on run plays. I mean, those running backs are forced to make like 3 or 4 broken tackles to even get a first down, which you shouldn't be having to do. So definitely trying to improve that O-line.
They brought the punt team out. I think this just shows.
Yeah.
I think they might be giving up here.
Raising the white flag.
Seems like New Brunswick's thrown the white flag at this
Yeah.
point. Kind of
Is that the Caro
a
to return?
celebration going on Joe's sideline at this point. They all know who won this game.
Yeah.
And I think New Brunswick only has themselves to blame. You know, their
Snap.
offensive line.
Bad punt.
And yeah,
that is a bad
that punt is going to bounce backwards. So he punted it from about the 12-yard line.
3 yards.
He punted it from the 12-yard line, and it's going to end up at their own 26.
Yeah, that's just horrible. And he looks like he's beating himself up on the.
That was a terrible pass, but he only got it 6 yards.
Oh, it's definitely been a rough game for the New Brunswick special teams. We had missed extra point to start the game. But something I just realized is that the same kicker is also defensive back and wide receiver. So it doesn't really look like they have a set kicker that is like just dedicated to that position.
He's definitely burnt out. And if he's not, I'm honestly shocked.
And
Selena's
back to your point, Ben, on
The screen pass, Selena's going to toss. It's going to be the defensive star from today, Christian Maglicano, is going to make that catch.
yeah, and back to your early point, Ben, about the New Brunswick team having like to reuse defensive players as kickers and other special teams players. You could like see that with the difference of the size of the sidelines on Joe's and New Brunswick. You see how many more players there are in St. Joe's sideline compared to New Brunswick.
Definitely.
Number 9 from New
The
Brunswick.
penalties
Taking
against the
up
Falcons.
that is not good. He was one of their good players today as well.
Yeah, I mean, if he got off immediately, hopefully that means he's fine for the rest of the season. But honestly, at this time, if you're a coach of either of these teams, do you start pulling some of your starting quarterbacks, starting running backs, players like that?
Doesn't throw another pass for the rest of this game.
I think so too. Try to get
Put him
Yeah, I think the same goes for New Brunswick too. I know you got to fight until the whistle of the end of the game, but I mean,
morale of New Brunswick hurt. I think coach has to realize that at this point and start pulling players too.
I get him some of these second team players from St. Joe's. I give him some snaps here. I do not put my starters out there.
It'll be first down for the Falcons on the zebra.
And it looks like Omari's going back out there. So
And Omari back.
yeah, that's
A little dangerous.
yeah,
you got to think about maybe the momentum carrying from this game onto the next.
that's true.
Maybe this will help. You know, getting another couple touchdowns and seeing a big number on the scoreboard could do wonders sometimes.
Yeah, and even for guys like that, I mean, Salino and Omari are possible recruiting prospects that could be looked at. So getting them all the stats you can, I understand it from both points of view.
People are starting to make their way out to the stadium.
Yeah. Now everyone knows the outcome that this game will end up being a St. Joe's Falcons win.
So, do you think the run game has been enabling the pass game for Joe's, or the pass game has been enabling the run game?
I think it's definitely the run game for the pass game.
The run game has opened up the pass game. And we saw that with New Brunswick. The run game opened up the pass game a bit. That ultimately did do.
Yeah. At the start of the game, I thought it was going to be like 90% of the time we'd be running the ball. And now, I mean, we're slinging it now.
He's rolling out again. Yeah, he's
Salino
sacked
under
at this
pressure and he's
point.
sacked.
But
Quarterback is sacked by number 18, Lucy.
No, but
One of the reasons, though, you probably should start pulling some of your players. Don't let them get these hits.
yeah, that's the only scary. Yeah, you can only hope that every player remains healthy for the rest of these 4 minutes, but
So
you
the
never know.
chains look to be about 20 yards out now. So maybe get a first down if you can't try and kick a field goal, it looks like at this point.
Five wide. Murray does flex back in here.
Yeah, this is a very interesting call by Coach. Salino's going to drop back again.
Just just a dump off pass. Oh, they're just going to try to eat it.
So I think
Roige.
that's Roige, yeah.
34 remaining.
Christian Salino's pass to big number 4.
Trying to get them to field.
Down number 22, Alex
Yeah.
Santiago.
4th and 24. 4th in a while, let's just say.
So this game is just winding down. St. Joe's looks like they're trying to put another score on the board. I wonder why. You guys see any reason why St. Joe's would be trying to drive down and get another touchdown on the board?
Just get them around. Salino and Omar probably. Well, Salino hasn't been playing that well all season. Omari has been playing dominant. Just trying to get us happy. Obviously, it's looking like we most likely got this in the bag. This is going to be a 50-yard.
Yeah, they're taking a deep field goal.
50-yard field goal attempt here,
And
And it's up,
and it's good.
and that field goal just went in. That ball just went in. That is a 50-yard field goal from St. Joe's. And we are going to...
You got to think it's probably over 50 yards.
Daniel Cords. Daniel Cords just hit a 50-yard field goal.
You got to think the actual displacement of the kick is probably more than 50 yards because of the angle it was kicked. It was probably
Honestly, yeah.
kicked at a diagonal.
52, 53-yarder right there.
I think St. Joe's could really be happy with the way their kickers played because in past they weren't able to trust their kicker.
So
But
he misses from 42, but then he hits from 50.
And the last time we've seen a kick that long was from John Sott about 5 or 6 years ago, and now he's punting at Harvard. So, I mean, that you can only imagine what that means for a sophomore hitting that.
That's a deep kick.
That's a-
Some NFL kickers struggle with that.
That's a deep kick. 50 yards in high school.
This is 16 yards off the world record.
so Ben, obviously today's homecoming. What have you noticed different about this game than usual games?
I
Big
think.
return here,
Oh,
though.
yeah, big return real quick.
Taken out on the 30.
I think
36
the alumni Falcon flock over there, we've definitely, they might have even heard it through the broadcast, and that's made a big difference. Whenever there's a big play for St. Joe's, they're going nuts. That brings up the morale of everyone here. And I think that's the biggest part of this homecoming right now.
Yeah.
With the whole team out there, whole St. Joe's family out there, they're looking pumped. They're excited. They're standing up. They know they won this game.
Yeah, I agree.
2:32
Fan
remaining.
attendance has been really good this game. I think that's definitely made a difference in St. Joe's playing the way they have.
Definitely.
You know, they don't say, I believe it was Yogi Berra who said it ain't over till it's over, but I think it's over.
I think 38 to 14. 2.5 minutes left. That pretty much puts it in the books.
Yeah, it's getting close, winding down. I'll probably want to see some other people get some snaps here, get some plays in.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. I see a lot of starters out there.
A little dangerous.
It definitely is.
This looks like a pass, but it might be it's a run.
So I believe it was Liam earlier who was talking about open house. Broadcasting also has a table at open house, so be sure to check that out.
I will be there. Broadcasting will have a table. Ben Chadwick will be at the broadcasting table. October 17th.
We also have
When is it again?
It's October 17th next Sunday.
At what time?
11:30.
11:30.
Is that 11:30?
What day again?
Is that October 17th, Sunday? Yeah, it's gonna be a broadcasting table that I will be at.
It's gonna be a what?
There's gonna be a broadcasting table that I will be at. Ben Chadwick
And Chadwick.
on October 17th.
Just ask for Ben Chadwick and I'll get pointed in the right direction.
On October 17th,
On
right?
October 17th.
Got it.
Yeah.
I should just ask for the broadcast club, and I'll be pointed in the right direction when we go.
Yeah. When will that be?
October 17th.
That'll be October 17th.
11:30, I believe, a.m.
October what?
October 17th.
Oh,
Big
okay.
play for New Brunswick, though.
Big play, but
TJ, what day is it?
October 17th.
October 17th, open house. I will be there. Ben Chadwick at the broadcasting table next Sunday, October 17th. Ben Chadwick?
Ben Chadwick?
Ben Chadwick.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah, October 17th.
Oh, got it.
I'm not on Zoom. Yeah, October 17th, though. Ben Chadwick, broadcasting table. 11:30.
Jaden, when's open house?
let's open house.
One more time.
October 17th.
Jaden Hunter confirms October 17th is the open house.
Seal of approval.
That's my JV player right there for our baseball team. Draw pass, or I don't even know. What is that draw to look low?
Yeah. Just about a minute and a half left to go. Both teams just winding it down.
I'd pull out all the starters at this point.
So would I.
At this point.
It's way too risky. This is just downtime.
Someone give me the mic. What's going on, everyone? You guys all better come to the number 5th ranked in the state of New Jersey baseball team. This spring, gotta go crazy. Also, come see us in Washington, D.C. as we take on Georgetown Prep. It's gonna be a great one.
Thank you, Jaden. And we just saw the St. Joe's offensive and defensive coordinator come out of the press box. So
Yeah,
it looks
so
like they called it.
everyone knows that this game is over.
Okay, serious question, Jaden. You said we're 5th in the state. Who's our star player?
Donovan Stack, committed to University of Virginia, topping out at 96 miles per hour.
We also have the likes of Marcia Lucy, Robin Carvelli,
We
Jimmy.
also have Robbie Carvelli, Jimmy.
Don't forget the GOAT himself, Jaden Hunter, will be playing. But moreover, moral of the story, Jaden Hunter will be playing this year.
Yes.
Thank you for committing to St. Joe's.
And Jaden Hunter will also be at the open house on October 17th.
When is it again?
It's going to be on October 17th.
What is going to be at open house again?
That's not confirmed.
But Jaden will be there. Jaden will be there October 17th. Next Sunday.
Really?
Next Sunday on October
What
17th.
day is next Sunday?
It's October 17th. And I will be there at the broadcasting table on October 17th. I'll be there.
You won't be on Zoom.
No, I won't be on Zoom. I'll be at the broadcasting table on October 17th.
God.
Yeah.
October 17th.
I can't wait. Next Sunday, October 17th. Ben Shadow broadcasting table.
Sorry, I have short-term memory loss.
It's October 17th.
October 17th.
All right.
Got it.
We're gonna cut this out now. Sorry about that.
Thank you, Jaden. Appreciate
The
it.
quarterback is gonna flick it over, and it'll be taken down. It's just downtime.
St. Joe's gonna wrap it up. Make sure to see us October 17th.
October 17th, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, hold up. I am done. My name is Nate. Peace out.
So for Nate
October
Perez,
17th.
Saketh Kodori, I'm Ben Chadwick. October 17th, Open House wins 38-14 over New Brunswick.